Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I am going to do another page in this book I didn't like, but a journal I'm gonna love. So we're gonna head over to the next page here. Oh, this will be a really good page for this. Well, I think it will be. I've never tried this technique before, so y'all are gonna be my guinea pigs. Yay! So I was watching this video the other day of this woman, and she was doing, I'll try to post the link down in the description down below, but she was making this beautiful page. She used one of the brayers, and I didn't have mine in yet, so I got these and kind of wanted to try these and see how it would work. I haven't even used a brayer before, so maybe I should start with that, but we'll see how it goes. So I got this brush, and then I got some of this flexible modeling paste, and then I got some cool little colors here in this little kit from Walmart. I will post all the links down in the description below so that you can grab some of this stuff if you want to and use some of the same colors. So this has already got a really pretty background, which is really cool. So the first thing she did was lay down a layer of a type of gesso. Hers might have been a little thinner than this, but I'm just going to kind of stick my brush in there like that. And then I'm going to kind of put it on here. Can you see that? And then like tap it out as much as possible. And then I'm going to just kind of come in here. And what it's going to do is give like this texture to this page. And then you can lay down layers on top of it. So it was so beautiful, the work that she did. It was just really cool to watch it transform. And every time she started doing something, I was like, no, don't wait. No, I like it just like that. Don't. I might have should have brought the brayer up just in case, because I actually did get it the other day. But I think this will dry and give this texture. And then you just pile on the layers on top of that. And it just turns into one of those amazing background pieces. That was just, it almost looked like there wasn't a wrong way to do it, to tell you the truth, but I'm sure there is. I'm just going to try to lay down a bunch of this. It seems like it's going to dry pretty quick, so that's good, I guess. And I don't mind that there's blotches like this, because it'll give it some of that nice texture that you're going to want, I think, once you get some of it laid down. Oh, let me scoot up a little bit, sorry. Oh, I guess I could put it in the top there, but she used a glass, like she had her brayer like on some glass, but I don't have a glass mat. That was kind of actually a really cool thing that she had, was that glass mat. But I thought it would be cool in this journal to have some of those backgrounds, especially since you got pages that are covered in words. And so, like if you don't want that splotchy look to it, oops, then you can just kind of pull on it, I guess. I forgot what I was saying. So she just kind of went across her page with her brayer like over and over and over again. And then she had, I need like an off-white color. Maybe I can use this silver. And then just, oh my gosh, it was just the whole, every single stage of it. I was like, oh, it looks beautiful right there. Don't do anything else to it. And then she did something else to it. And I was like, oh, well, that looks great too, actually. It was just, it wound up being such a beautiful page. And some of this may like kind of, it looks like it kind of dries clear, but I think that it will stay, I'm pretty sure it stays white. Alright, so I probably need my baby wipes to wipe that off. And I think I want to chunk this in there. Let's see. Maybe that'll be enough. I don't know, we'll see. That makes it really nice to use. I may start using something like this more than a palette even, because it just cleans off super easy and you have like all this space. Kind of nice. Let's see if I've got kind of a, maybe a light yellow. I don't think I have an off-white. But I could probably do some white with a little bit of yellow, huh? Or, I have tons of colors in here. This is kind of a peachy color. Let's go with this one. Milky white. Let's see. And some of it she did definitely dry in between, but the first two layers she didn't. I'm not really sure why. We'll put a little glob here and then pull from that. Now this, because it's a lot thinner, I probably want to be quite a bit more careful. There we go. Maybe like that will be better. So you can see how you can see those textures up underneath it, except for right there where I kind of like, and just kind of brush it out, and you get those, little splotchy places and splotchy lines and stuff. Lightly, very lightly, brush it out. There we go. There we go. See all my veiny. Now, so you want to be careful because you probably don't want to wind up like with round circles, because the tip of your brush is like super round, and you don't want to wind up with those round marks. So you do want to be kind of careful how you're laying that down, and make sure you're kind of patting around and then kind of like going like that, and then make sure you get your edge. I didn't really care that it was that it gets on this other page. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that page yet, but there we go. And you can go any way you want. She was very like, okay, I'm going to go down and I'm going to go sideways. We're not going to go diagonal. We're not going to do like all of that. And you can kind of see how that lighter color kind of fills it in a little bit. And you could even just blotch some on there. So I'm just very lightly kind of going over it, barely even touching it. Just building those layers. So that when we come in with these other colors, we will have those layers to build on. And it'll be really cool. I think it will be really cool. Okay, so now I'm going to let this dry. Okay, so it's pretty much dry. It's a little tacky, but I think we're going to roll with it, and I think it'll be okay. All right, so we're going to start with this lighter color, which is Sky Blue, out of this 12 count pack here that I got at Apple Barrel. I think it was like $8. And I want to be really careful with this. Like I want the blue on there. Maybe I can twirl it like that instead of like pushing the paint down in there. That might be a little bit better. There we go. Let's pull a little more. Okay, and I'm going to try the same tactic of just kind of like splotching and then pulling it across. Like even lighter. I'm really nervous. I don't know what kind of a mess this is going to turn into. Kind of add in a little bit more in areas that you want a little bit more, and then kind of skip over the areas maybe you don't want quite as much. If you're kind of making it like frame it, or if you know that you're like, I know that I'm going to put something right here in the middle, so I don't have to be quite as technical with that part. Alright, now I'm going to grab some of this dark. Put a little bit on here. I want to go be a little bit more careful with this dark color. It's kind of turned that background to where it looks a little purple. Whoa, that's so right. And you can kind of like go the other direction so that you kind of get those brush strokes out a little bit, but I actually kind of like them like that. Super, super light. I like that you can see the words in the background. I'm going to grab some black stamps. A little bit of this texture on here. The cool thing about this stamp is it's got like a bunch of different little textures. Okay. So now I think I'm going to, know what that was. Sorry. I'm going to go in and wash my brush off and see if I can add in a little more lightness to this. And it will cover up my stamps a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, I kind of even just like that. It just kind of lightens it up a little bit and gives it a little bit of texture. Yay or nay? I don't know. This is actually kind of fun and kind of relaxing a little bit, honestly. Even though like I'm super nervous because, you know, like when you're trying something new, like literally this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. And it makes it a little tricky to kind of put that out there in front of everybody. But I definitely kind of like the white on there. I think that really kind of helped a lot. I love watching The Paper Outpost. And she's always like, what do I want to do? What do I want to just make a decision and put it down? And then she just like sticks it there. Of course, she's got that like natural gift of just kind of, you know, knowing where things should go because she's so super creative. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a blue outline here, and then I'm probably going to do something white in the middle just so that I've got somewhere to write if I want to write. Maybe I should do it a little bit off center. That would look kind of cool, huh? So let's just kind of go, I don't know, here? Yeah, sure. Let's going right there. It's a really pretty color, actually. Really pretty color. I'll just keep pulling it down like that, and then we won't have like a distinct edge. Maybe I kind of like that. Very abstract today. We are very abstract today. Put a little bit more. There. And that'll give me some, a little bit of journaling space. Now I gotta figure out if I'm gonna paint the white over it. I really want to. Like, I really want this space to be painted white. But I'm not sure how well that's gonna go. Some little... Oh, I think I just got ink all over my face. I'm so glad y'all can't see me right now. There, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Let's don't overdo it. Okay, I was doing a little test strip to see if it would like go nuts. All right, so I want to do this one a little bit off center too, and I'm just gonna lay some white on top of it. I don't mind if a little blue shows through, but I do want to be able to write on it, so I don't want a lot of the blue to show through, but I'm gonna make it smaller than this here. Yeah, I think is what I'm gonna do. We'll see what happens if I break something. So you can see that blue showing through there. I'm okay with that, I think. I'm actually okay with that too. I like the way it almost looks like some fabric. I'm not sure. I probably won't write like a lot on here. Maybe just a little verse or something. I don't need a lot of space, I don't think. I think I'll pull this down a little bit. And then kind of do like that. Oh no, this is kind of cool, y'all. I might be kind of an abstract art person. I don't know. It may not look very good to anybody else, but I kind of enjoy it actually. I hope that you try this. If you did try this, I really hope that you share your pages in the group, especially if you're like me and you're a first timer with the mixed media. I would love to see what you come up with. This is definitely outside of my comfort zone, but it's actually really relaxing and kind of fun to just kind of play around with it. Okay, so let me kind of fan this out a little bit so it's not such a straight edge. And then I think I'm going to call it done. I will probably put some stickers on here. I have this Live, Laugh, Love. Actually, I might want a white one now that I have all these dark colors. Let's see. follow your heart. Probably not the best one to use. Yay for today. I like that one. Yay for today. And then I'm going to put these guys on here. Something along the lines of like that. And I don't know. This one I'll probably put on here somewhere. But what's cool about these is like once I get done with the journal, and you can use these for coloring. So I could come back and color this in and then journal something right here. And so it gives you a little bit more to do with the page. I may ink around these edges and kind of play with that a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I love inking edges, so yeah, I think this guy's gonna go right here somewhere. Maybe I won't put this one, actually. I kind of just like having just this one. There. And we will call it done. I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial, and it kind of inspires you to jump in, and it's okay if it kind of winds up looking like a mess, as long as you enjoy the process, spend some time with God, and enjoy what you do. So this is a journal or a book that I did not like at all. I will post the link to the first video in this series down in the description below, as well as all of the supplies that I'm using today. But I wanted to do something with this book. I didn't like it, so I didn't want to give it away. I didn't want to give it to a thrift store or anything like that. And so I was going to rip the pages out and turn it into a journal, or, you know, put them in journals or use them as scraps. But I was like, hey, maybe this will work. And I'm really enjoying this. So it's an idea for you. If you read a book and you really don't like it and you don't want to give it away because you didn't like it, then maybe you can just turn it into a journal. And I think right now, because of the way this book is laid out, I'm probably not going to have to take pages out, but I may have to fit everything in. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. This is kind of my first complete alteration of a book. So yeah, we'll kind of explore it all together maybe. So if you have any tips or tricks, put those down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. I definitely have a lot to learn in all areas of my life, but mixed media is definitely one of them. So I would welcome any advice. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.